Alright, and then I unpause, and shit starts happening. Ooh, and the snow's already melting, that's good. And some trees are already being felled, that's also good. Yeah, you can see the trees disappearing over here. And one more, there he goes. And ton of logs right there. Okay, cool. Yeah, the only thing I need to remember is it'd be nice if we had sand, but no guarantees. Actually, I might dig down, and when I go do some exploratory digging to try and get the river over to fill a cistern or something, I'll have to think about that when the hospital comes up. And yeah, now we just have a bunch of mining to do. Um, let's see. I want to prioritize this properly so that they... I want them to mine in. Just kind of make a beeline for over here. Hmm. Yeah, I'll go so far to say that they should actually mine these bits out as well. Actually, might not even need these sort of rooms on the side, but I kind of like them, so eventually. But yeah, for now they gotta just dig straight on in. Hey look, Cobaltite already. Woodcast is done, so I'm gonna have him try to keep them as not idle as possible. Take some logs, make a carpenter's workshop, and start making some beds. As soon as we dig into the mountain, we'll have a place to put stuff, but we just need all of those wooden logs to be made into beds. That'll be one of the first things that dwarves will like to do, and that is go inside and then sleep, not be stuck out in the cold. And this just might take a while. Yeah, I thought I gave one of them proficient in mining, but he's not doing that much better than the rest. You can tell, though. Actually, he might be going like 1.75 faster. I don't want to do the math, but I fear I have nothing else to do. Got some gemstones. I mean, they could go ahead and dig out one of these rooms just to get it over with. So we can start putting stuff inside. But I mean, why? Why put it there when you can just dig a little bit further and put it actually in where you kind of want the secure part of the fortress to be? So no, we'll be patient. They don't have too much else to do. They may have to sleep in a hallway, but that's fine. They are sturdy creatures. They'll get over it. Yeah, now I just wait for them to dig out all the shit we designated. I'm trying to think of other things that I could plan right now, but I'm a little concerned about the fact that instead of just a red line, there was a big war. I have a feeling goblins are going to be coming sooner rather than later, so I wonder if I actually want to put stuff inside already and just kind of wall ourselves off from the rest of the world just to, make absolutely sure that nothing from the well, we can do that in an emergency if that needs to happen. We'll wait for bad things to occur. Ooh, I think the land is coming out of winter because the minimap's flashing. I think it was, yeah, it was trying to decide whether or not to be winter or not, but the river's still frozen. That'll probably change in a bit. But yeah, temperate, we're gonna have all the seasons. That's nice. Well, they got pretty far on the first jaunt, I guess. Oh shit. Now there's a pack of dingoes. Hey, are dingoes bad? Like, should I take some active measures against that? That's something I think I'm gonna wiki real fast. Dwarf Fortress Dingo. Spell it correctly though. Yeah, let's get the Dwarf Fortress 2014 article. Animals found in non-freezing biomes, uncommonly appearing in packs of 3 to 12 individuals. That was a lot. They may attack your livestock as well as your dwarves, but are unlikely to kill civilians unless they're alone. Considerably more common in adventure mode. However, they're acting more numerous and annoying versions of wolves. They possess thick fur. Okay. Oh, they're trainable. Interesting. Basically dogs. Um... So yeah, maybe keep an eye on them. That's there's quite a few of them. Do they outnumber the dwarves? 7. Yes, there are 8 dingoes and 7 dwarves. As long as the guy with the axe is there, I think we'll be okay. But it couldn't hurt to move. Well, we got dogs. Hold on. If I've got 5 dogs on my side, I think we outnumbered. Oh, and the river. Is that a brook? That is a brook. They can walk across that. But the river did unfreeze, so it melted. So larger rivers actually make barriers, but small brooks like that you can wade through. I don't even think you like wade into it, because this is where like there's 7 water, but you can still walk on top of it. It's kind of weird. But I guess that's just to make things easier rather than harder. But I do like building bridges across rivers, even little brooks like that. But whatever, it's water. And yeah, this is actually a couple Z levels above the water, so that'll do just nicely. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and say that they should concentrate once they get over here on this one, just so we can start bringing stuff inside. Not have it stolen by keys or other strange animals that come through. Macaques. Macaques are annoying too. Anything that just steals. Kobolds, macaques, keys. I don't understand why key... Like, is that a thing? Are they just large parrots that like to steal shiny things? I imagine that's the MO of all the creatures that can steal things. Except for gnomes, but they drink your booze stockpiles. I think I had one. It was that one I very specifically said I don't care if there's an aquifer, I'm going to start out in a serene location. Or Joyous Wilds. Sorry, I was going for Joyous Wilds very specifically. Okay, cool. Now they're going to concentrate on the bit below so that we can actually dig that out, get a stockpile, and go. In fact, I might have them concentrate on not the above area, we'll put that back down to 4, but have them concentrate on the stairs so we can get up to, yeah, we will do the up-down stairs with 2, and then, yeah, oops. Downstairs. Okay, good. And 2. We can replace that later if necessary, but okay, cool. And then when they get up here, that'll just be a 3. And then I will make better decisions when I'm actually up here. But oops, no. That needs to be downstairs, not... Sorry, that needs to be regular mining designations, not downstairs. Okay, great. Yeah, now we wait for them to clear out 100 spaces so that we can start a food stockpile or something, get those other dwarves doing things. Let's go ahead and actually, since we're just waiting for nothing right now, we'll put down 10 beds just to get them put down. Hey, look, a bard. See, like a dwarf? See a... He's a guest. He is a dwarf. Excellent. Dwarf bard. Yeah, I think we only have elves and goblins, so there aren't going to be any humans. Oh, well, whatever, they just canceled the construction of the bed, and... There we go. Now I can make a food stockpile. But then I'm going to go further customize it so it takes furniture, finished goods, cloth, and weapons, so that everything in the wagon gets stuffed in there. And maybe we'll carve out one of these for wood later on, but first we need to get the farm set up, because if we're not growing food, we're going to have issues in a bit. Yeah, there we go, and look, they already have beds that they can actually sleep in, and isn't that great? Okay, they are digging towards the stairs, and now they should concentrate on that. Great. Alright. And, okay, maybe this is not as deep as I thought it would be. That's distressing. Okay. We have struck hematite. That's great. Oh, and they have to go get a drink now. And food. Hungry and thirsty. Well, okay, fine. Yeah, plenty of stuff to move. Bard is cave adapted and just kind of hanging out, because he can. And they're going to sleep. Okay, so the farms might have some extra concerns, especially if they're going up here. Yeah, I might need to build a reinforced ceiling. I think if you put, like, stone floor on the ground outside, even if a tree branch falls on it, it won't puncture. Not 100% certain of that, but I've done it every time, and I mean, if you make a large enough floor, trees don't grow, so you kind of solve the problem regardless. Let's see, and they are all storing things in the stockpile. Okay, the stone cast, I would like you to not do any hauling. I'll turn those back on later, but at least one of you should continue mining, because we do need that farm. That's a thing we need sooner rather than later. So yeah, you're gonna put a barrel in there. Did the bard vomit on our wagon, or is our wagon made out of a green wood? You know what, never mind. I don't want to check. Okay, it looks like he's not doing anything else. Well... Shit. Okay, so... Maybe the farm needs to be on... I'm trying to remember where the deep... where the deep soil was, cause... Oh, that's kind of annoying. Okay. Maybe we will have a second entrance. Okay, here is... Don't dig there, but do dig here. Alright. Set that to priority 2 with up-down stairs. Okay, so that is probably not going to have anything there, but... We'll make that like a 5 long... Okay, that should eventually hit something. Yeah, shit, okay, so maybe the center of the fortress is elsewhere, and that's just sort of the first bit down. We'll see, we'll see. Who's still digging? You're still digging, and yeah, no, there is not any... Yeah, no, there's, like I said, there's not any dirt where I thought there would be. Okay. Yeah, let's make sure that... Okay, so you will stop doing that. Start digging downwards. There's the one bed that someone decided not to make, so we will unsuspend that. This guy is going down, but he wants to carve all the staircases on the way. That's fine, if he gets some help eventually. Alright, hopefully the sand isn't too far from here, but I gotta rethink the fortress if we don't have any conveniently located farms. Because the more dwarfs have to walk, the less efficient everything gets, and inefficient farms cause starvation. I could maybe fudge it. Yeah, now I'm trying to think of where we would put grazing animals, if any, because, I mean, supposedly we had deep soil here, or at least I thought there was some deep soil. I could be wrong. There's at least some soil, which we'll see where that is. Hey, look, someone's helping out. Excellent. Kind of. They're getting up there. They'll help eventually. I think we're gonna get migrants before we get farms up, and that worries me. Because these guys are taking their dear sweet time, and there might not be dirt on this level. I should have memorized the map a little bit better and figured out if the deep soil was somewhere else, but I think we're just gonna have to... I almost don't want to dig and hope at this point. Are there any surefire... Okay, so there's definitely clay here. To the point where I think we should really dig after it. Okay. Yeah, I know it's here. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I don't even want to dig anymore here. Oh, that's kinda, well... Yeah, it's gonna have to be something like that. Oops, yeah, something like that. It attaches, man, but there's, again... No guarantee. Okay, hold on, there we go, there's some dirt. That looks nice. Okay, oh, please tell me most of that is dirt. I think I'll forgive the hematite, because it's an ore of iron, but okay, whew. There we go. That's good. Okay, we can get a farm there. Yeah, and only just barely. I usually like to do 2x5s, but that's if I have all the room in the world. Tempted to just, yeah, we'll do individual rows like that. And just as many as we can fit in this one room. Cool. Interesting. Oh, I guess there's some under? Well, whatever. I got... How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's 7 by 7, so that's about 50 plots. 49, really, but... That's good. Okay, that'll get started. Yeah, these aren't quite so important anymore. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the rest of that. Dig those out, that's nice. Get some microcline, that's cool. Found some cobaltite too, but we can do that later. Okay, so now that we have a sure thing in the dirt here. Yeah, there we go. How about you try that one again? There's that rock down there, which I guess is getting in the way. He just throws it on the other field. Close enough. Okay, so I think it just turned summer, so we're going to do pigtails on this far field. And just pigtails for now. On the close field, we will do plump helmets. B, C, there we go, plump helmets. So all 4 seasons, and then once again, plump helmets, all 4 seasons here. And I think I brought extra pigtails, so I'm tempted to plant those too, but sure, that should start working that out. Okay, cool, they're planting seeds. These guys are digging. Okay, cool. I think that is a good start to this fortress. Animals are going to be hard, although turkeys don't necessarily need a place to graze. They just need to be able to forage, which is just stick them in a room somewhere and they'll figure out how to eat. Okay, good. They're planting the plump helmets first. Excellent. So we will probably not starve. Very, very likely we will not starve. Alright, just doing a little bit of extra designating. I'm pretty sure this is where the food is grown. This will be the stockpiles. I think I want to do... Yeah, I'll do like food in one, drink in the other. And then probably want to put like cloth or something down here and wood. Maybe I'll do cloth in one of these down here. I'm designating a lot of places. I usually like to have the 10 by 10 hold a stockpile for the 4 by 10, and I usually use 4 by 10 because occasionally a workshop will block off 3 in a wall. So if you do 3 by 3, sometimes you can't fit everything. So 4 by 10, and yeah, I'm just gonna let them dig those out, and we'll just see where everything goes. Yeah, looks like they are digging vertically instead of horizontally, which I guess is fine. They really need to dig up here, though, and they aren't. Yeah, I should probably tell them to focus on a single layer, but whatever, we're actually getting started here. Look at that. Eventually they'll flatten that out. Yeah, it's gonna be odd, but whatever, they're doing it. Might as well just cancel that, because they'll get around to it eventually. Hey, someone has become the expedition leader. Alright, one of the industrial areas over here is going to be carpentry, and I think it's going to be this area they're digging out right now. Yeah, as soon as that guy clears out a nice 3 by 3 area, and I think I can help him out, but he's doing a good job on... Nope, now, okay, now he's... I'll just have that marked. There you go. Good job. Okay, and then we will go ahead and get some wood logs to build that. I did build one outside. Yes. Go ahead and remove that one. Nothing is in the wagon, so as soon as I feel like I've got enough room inside, I will deconstruct that. Let the grazing animals stay out where the grass is, at least for now. The beds were made. Kind of feel like doing some crutches and splints and other things, because why not? 3 crutches, 3 splints. Okay, well, yeah, they're, again, digging vertically. For whatever reason, dwarves like to... Sometimes they pick the next tile up or down, even though that means they have to move, like, a dozen extra tiles to go down the stairs and actually get to it. It's not so pronounced right now since they're digging out tiles next to the stairs, but eventually they'll get to one where it's pretty far away and they're like, nah, I'm gonna do the one right under it. Yeah. I'm just gonna let them dig. Do I have... I do not have, Dwarf Therapist running. I'm gonna go ahead and open that. Alright, they're still going. Let's see. I'm going to pause. Click a button that's going to show my screen so that I can go down and Dwarf Therapist. So right now I got a whole bunch of people doing things. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that they are set to their proper cast, give them a couple extra things to do. And hopefully none of their... Oh yeah, nothing there, but metal cast, you do all of that. Farm cast does a lot of different things. And the engineer cast. But keep mining you two. Go ahead and pop that so they are all set up. And I'll go over to the faster. And yeah, let that keep on keeping on. Alright. Yes, this is going to be the food storage area. There'll be a ton of food and kitchens and distilleries. All that'll go here. I guess they're technically breweries, but the program calls them stills, so it's short for distillery in my book. But they put things in a barrel, let it ferment or whatever. Precious fire opal. Huh, wonder why it's precious. Well, a bunch of them have gone to sleep and there's still yet more to dig. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put a wood stockpile here. Kind of makes sense, it's near the carpenter and it gives the idle dwarf something to do. And it might take a couple miners away, but that's fine. I thought I told you to... Oh, I did just use Dwarf Therapist, so that's probably why he's hauling again. Guess that's fine. I don't know. Usually I like a few more migrants before I let people just do whatever hauling. Also, I need things dug out, so once again, I'm gonna cancel all of your hauls. Go ahead and press tab and get rid of the map. Yeah, I'm already on the edge. Nothing much to see. Where's the guy who's digging? Okay, he's down here. I'm not quite sure what to say. They're just digging away. I'll be designating things and building a lot more workshops and the like as soon as they dig out the spaces for them. But yeah, we're gonna need those spaces. I don't really feel like putting the other guy off a Holland, since it's nice to get the wood indoors as well. You never know when the goblins are coming and when we need to make a huge wall, but... Hey, migrants, that'll help. A lot of fisher dwarves. Well, okay, hold on, you're a glazer. Never mind, these guys are crafts dwarves, not fisher dwarves. High Master Potter, interesting. And a siege operator, not much else. And children. Okay, well that wasn't too much, but hey, I'll take them, I think. We'll see if the craftsmen are useful. Right, another thing I forgot to do is to actually check them for... Oh, you're actually a High Master Glazer. Go figure. You can't really train glazing, now that I think about it. I think that skill is bugged, so hooray, I got something that really doesn't help all that much. I am checking them for scholarly casts. High Master Potter, Proficient Bookbinder, that's nice. I think I want to put him in the cloth cast since they do book things, so let me do a refresh on Dwarf Therapist. You can't see this, so I will click a thing, and there we go. Open up the Therapist, and I said one of these guys. Yeah, Proficient Bookbinder, you get to be in the cloth cast since they do some book binding, although you don't get to do any pottery. That's a shame, but I don't do much pottery to begin with. Okay, Leather Worker, I guess you can be in the farm cast. Glazer, fuck it, put him in the glass cast, who cares? Siege Operator can be Engineer cast. And I think that'll do it. Let me go ahead and write that, and yep, everyone's got a cast, so that's all I will need to do there. And away they go. Hey, we got 2 people digging now.